Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone, whoever is watching us. And today is Saturday morning here. You see all these beautiful women, and this is our Women's Day special. We're doing it one day late. It's a chat. You're going to chat with all these beautiful women entrepreneurs. So hold tight with us. I know you will have a lot of questions about what is online business, what do we do really. You probably see a lot of social media feed about this. So we will answer a lot of questions that actually is going to quench your curiosities. So my name is Chaitali, and I will explain you first what the business is about before you get to know us. This business is an online business. It's a digital marketing business, social media marketing. Some call it attraction marketing, some call it affiliate marketing. It is also known as ghost commerce. You name it. Basically, what we do is we are related to high ticket item vendor that we market. We don't have product selling. We do the marketing using social media platform. And what platform, if you ask? Up to you. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, Pinterest, you name it. And if you're even smarter than us, you might do it even more platforms. So we are going to start with an introduction, and feel free to leave comments if you have questions. We are going to try answer these questions as we go through this. I'm going to start with Dana. I see Dana just below me here. Dana, if you want to take the floor and introduce yourself.
Sure. Thank you so much, Adali. So I'll start maybe first in Romanian. Salutare, bună ziua, bună seara! Sunt Dana, născută în Suceava, dar locuiesc în Ontario, Canada de peste 20 de ani, împreună cu soțul meu și cei doi copii. Lucrez ca IT manager de peste 20 de ani în Canada și de asemenea ca toți ceilalți aici am afacerea mea online. So, hi, I'm Dana, a wife, a proud mom of two teenagers living in Ontario, Canada for the past 20 years. I'm working as a IT software manager for the 20 years here in Canada, and like everyone else here, I'm a proud digital business owner.
Awesome. Great introduction. And I do have to say, unless you said that you're a mom of two teenagers, I thought you are a teenager. Isn't that right? Right? Completely. Okay. So we will not ask the question here on this platform, but we'll ask you later what's the secret of your beauty later on. So for our audience to know, you can see the wide mix of people we have. We have from IT managers to bankers to bookkeeper, housekeeper. That way you know how global this business is and who can do this. Technically, anyone can do this, right? So we will get more introduction and more questions answered as we go. I'm going to go to Eudice. Eudice, if you want to introduce yourself.
Bueno, I'm going to say it in Spanish first. Buenos días, mi nombre es Judy, yo soy nacida en Colombia, pero vivo en Estados Unidos. Soy mamá, tengo 2 hijos, esposa y trabajo de ama de casa, y también hago este trabajo digital en línea. Hi, my name is Judy and I'm Colombian born, residing in New York, the United States. My profession is a housekeeper. I'm a wife, mother of 2 teenagers, and a teenager and adult already. And I'm a housekeeper. That's my profession. And I also do this business on the side. Thank you.
Awesome. Great. Thank you. Nice introduction. Nice introduction. So we are all moms here. Who is not a mom or who's a grandmom here? Anyone? Oh, we have a grandma in the house. So see, Women's Day celebration is all about women irrespective of your age and profession. So we have multi-profession, multi-language, and multi-generational, right? So great. So I'll come to Elena now that I'm excited to hear from you. You want to introduce yourself, Elena?
Sì, grazie Shetali. Mi chiamo Elena, io sono nata qui in Canada, però sono una figlia italiana, sono una moglie, una mamma e una nonna di 2 ragazzi piccoli. Faccio anche l'idratante e sono anche lavoro sul online, business digitale. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Hi, my name is Elena. I'm from Toronto, Ontario. I am born here. I just have an Italian background, born and raised. Sorry, I'm raised as an Italian and speak Italian. I am also a mom. I'm a wife. I'm a grandmother of 2 little boys that they call me Nana. And I am semi-retired bookkeeper, but I also do my digital online business. Thank you.
Awesome, great. And it's always so nice to hear that, people are semi-retired and then still people want to stay active and be engaged with something. And then what? You don't want to go out after you retire and do another job. So if you can have a business, something to do online from the comfort of your home, why not? So kudos to you, Elena. Let's go to Nancy. Nancy.
Good morning. أهلا وسهلا بيكم. هحكي بالعربي. اسمي نانسي، عايشة في كاليفورنيا زوجة وأم 3 أولاد. أدلت واحد، عندي بنت 20 سنة وابني عندي بنت 20 سنة وولدين. بقالي 18 سنة عايشة في كاليفورنيا. This is Nancy. I live in California for 18 years now. I am a mom, a wife for three kids, and I'm working full-time as a manager, and I run this business in a side. Thank you.
Awesome, great. I think we all have today, somehow we flocked together that everybody is doing this as a side hustle. So for our audience, if you are looking for a second job, second income, decide whether you want to have a job or a business, and this is the perfect side hustle because you can do it at your home at any time. Last, always kept for the best, is Kim. You want to introduce yourself?
Sure, thank you, Sally. So, hello mọi người, mình tên là Kim. Mình đang sinh sống ở Ontario, Canada cùng chồng và một cô con gái 17 tuổi. Và mình đã ở Canada được hơn 40 năm nay rồi. Công việc chính của mình đang làm là mình làm trong lĩnh vực IT và mình cũng đã làm trong lĩnh vực này cũng hơn 25 năm và mình cũng đang sở hữu một cái kinh doanh kỹ thuật số này. Hello everyone, my name is Kim and I'm living in Canada for over 40 years now. I'm here with my husband and my teenager's daughter. I'm an IT professional by profession, but I'm also a proud digital business.
Awesome, great. Thank you so much. And I should introduce myself. Namaskar, namaste. আমার নাম চৈতালি, আমি বাঙালি, অফ কোর্স কানাডায় আছি। গত 20 বছর ধরে একটি ব্যাংকে চাকরি করছি, সেটাও 20 বছর ধরে, এবং ফুল টাইম জব করছি। আমার হাজবেন্ডের 2 ছেলের সঙ্গে এখানে থাকি, আর এই বিজনেসটা করছি অ্যাজ আ সাইড হাসেল, অ্যাজ প্ল্যান বি হিসেবে জব সিকিউরিটি সাইড বাই সাইড রেখেছি। সেই জন্য আজকের এই অনুষ্ঠান আপনাদের সবাইকে জানানোর জন্য যে আমরা কতটা গ্লোবাল। Good morning, good evening. This is Chaitali. I'm originally from India, Bengali from Calcutta. I live in Canada for the last 20 years, work for a bank for the last 20 years in a good position, good salary. In fact, however, I have chosen to have a side hustle with multiple different reasons why people choose a side hustle. And that's why we are here to share our journey with you, plus to answer some of the questions, which is always a burning question in people's mind. Great. So talking about questions, maybe I'll ask Nancy, since we all are doing this as a side hustle, where do you see yourself 5 years from now with this business?
I think this business will help me to be successful, and with the training we received, I'm gonna buy my dream house and help my daughter to have her loan gone for her education. So I help her in her loan, and I think this business is a future for my family and my kids.
Awesome, great. You want to summarize in your language?
أنا بصدق إن البزنس ده هيخليني أحقق أحلامي وأشتري البيت اللي أنا بحلم بيه من ساعة ما جيت أمريكا. وكمان هساعد بنتي إنها تسد اللون بتاع الكوليدج للكوليدج عندها. وكمان أنا شايفة إن البيزنس ده هو مستقبل لأولادنا. شكرا.
Awesome. Great. Thank you. Thank you so much. So yes, for audience, as you know, we all are doing side hustle. We all have our own profession, but everybody has a reason. So hearing Nancy, the reason is to have that, get rid of the debt, have that financial stability. And what else can you have in Dream? Because we know the potential of this business, that sure enough, in 5 years, you can have that financial freedom. Awesome. Great. Coming to, maybe I'll come to Elena. Elena, because you're beside her. Time freedom, financial freedom, as Nancy mentioned, are the common reasons to start. Did you have any other reason?
Yes. My reason is to spend less on my workplace. That's why I'm semi-retired. And to spend more time with my aging parents and my growing grandkids. That's the world to me. And so I'd like to spend more time that way.
Awesome. Yeah, you want to summarize in your language?
Sure. Io con questo mestiere del digital business l'ho scelto perché voglio avere più tempo con i miei genitori che hanno l'età e anche di fare le memorie con i miei nipoti che sono piccoli e voglio vedere che loro crescono. Allora ho scelto questo business digitale. Grazie.
Awesome. Great. So what we hear is, what I'm loving to hear from you, Elena, is you want to spend that time, because time, no matter how rich somebody is, you can't buy time, right? Time flies. So making yourself available with this business to spend time with your parents and your grandchildren, that's so heartwarming, for sure. Kim, you're smiling for a while, so I'm going to come to you next. These days, there are many college university graduates that start business, right? Even though they have student loans. So Nancy is doing to get rid of her daughter's student loan. And we have students with student loan, they started this business. Why do you think they start this venture?
Well, it's so obvious, right? They start this venture because they want to pay off their student loan. For me, like, I think the reason first is to pay off the student loan, because when you start off a business here, like, you just need a very small investment as compared to the traditional business, and they can do it anywhere, anytime from the comfort of their home. So why not going to college at the same time as doing a business? And the other plus here is most people wants to put a lot of work experience on their resume, right? So that's why starting a business and making your resume looks very good. I think that's the main reason why students nowadays are wants to start up a business, and especially most of them are very tech savvy. A lot of people, teenagers here, they are on TikTok, Instagram, much advanced than us. So yeah, so that's pretty much the reason why. So hello mọi người, tại sao mà mấy cái người học sinh bây giờ đó họ muốn phát triển cái kinh doanh kỹ thuật số này, là tại vì họ muốn trả mấy cái tiền học phí của họ sau này, mà trả mấy cái tiền này á, nó làm cái kinh doanh này á, nó rất là phát triển và cũng rất là dễ làm, thành ra họ sẽ kiếm thêm thu nhập để có thể lấy cái thu nhập đó trả vô cái tiền học phí của họ. Và thứ hai nữa là tại họ muốn bỏ lên cái đơn xin việc là họ đã có kinh nghiệm làm kinh doanh rồi, hoặc là họ đã có kinh nghiệm đi làm việc rồi, thành ra lúc mà họ vào một cái corporate nào đó mà người ta thấy là họ đã có kinh nghiệm rồi thì người ta sẽ mướn họ rất là dễ dàng, và họ có thể chèo cao được trên cái lĩnh vực của họ sau này rất là dễ dàng. Thì cái đó là tại sao là mọi người học sinh bây giờ muốn vừa đi học mà vừa đi làm kinh doanh kỹ thuật số luôn. Thank you very much.
Awesome, great. And I think you summarized very well. It's not only just paying the student loan. First of all, yes, they are on social media anyways. Why not use that to make some living and earning? If they have loans, it's easy to pay off. But more important than that is, as you said, when the student come out, they have to go for a job. And in 5 years, the job is not going to take them, but this business can take them. The potential of the business. So highest potential with lowest starting or lowest investment. Definitely, it's a win-win for everybody. Judy, am I pronouncing correct?
Udis.
Udis. Okay, perfect. So coming to you, this business, we talked about finances, we talked about time freedom. What other positive changes have you got in your life after starting this business?
Okay. Like Kim said, this business, it teaches a lot of technology. I'm not tech savvy, and I lack a lot of confidence on coming on live, doing my live, doing all this. And this business has given me that opportunity for me to know that, that technology is not a challenge. It is a challenge, but for you to overcome it. And that's what I had built on me, confidence to come and do my lives or do my Canva. So it has taught me a lot of stuff that I did not know. And, like going quickly, I came here when I was only 17 years old. So I didn't have the chance to finish high school or go to college. So everything that I had learned it on the streets, working. That's how I learned my English and all of that, right? Because I didn't have that opportunity, but I always strive to read books and all that, but not the technology side. So this business has built that confidence in me when it comes to technology.
Awesome.
So,
you want to summarize?
Yeah. Let me say it in Spanish. So este negocio me ha dado a mí la oportunidad para tener más confidencia en cómo estar en cámaras, en lo que es tecnología, y me ha dado esa oportunidad, ya que yo no tuve esa oportunidad de aprender esto en la escuela. So, este negocio me ha dado esa oportunidad, la confidencia para yo poder hacer todo esto y poder hacer mi negocio en línea. Thank you. Gracias.
Awesome. Great. Thank you. I see a few people have joined us. So thank you, Lena, for joining us. And yes, we are a diverse woman together on our Women's Day special, doing it on the weekend. Thank you for joining us live. Dana, now coming to you, now that we thought you are a teenager, if you were to go back to university then and do your career planning again, would you correct anything that you have done, or do you have regrets for anything that you have not done?
Thank you. It's a great question, and hey, I'd love to go back. I love what I'm doing. So, and I'm really good at it. So reflecting back on my university days, I'm really grateful for the path I chose with my computer science degree, but it gave me the skills, the knowledge that helped me to be able to immigrate to Canada and also to find here a good job and a very good career. However, if I could go back, what I would start exploring entrepreneurial opportunities sooner, right? Starting my own business immediately after university, or as Kim was saying, maybe even during university, would have allowed me to apply the skills and knowledge I learned there with my creativity in a more independent way, right? In an innovative way, and will definitely have opened me more possibilities and accelerate my professional growth. So maybe I would have been retired like 10 years ago.
So is that a regret that you have now indirectly?
Yeah, so that's kind of what I would, and I hear that a lot from people on this business, right? Like I should have started sooner, right? So it's one of those things you always keep pushing it, and it's like, yeah, not today. Now I have kids. Now I have career now, and then when you start and you realize, like, oh, why didn't I start like 5 years, 10 years ago, or at least a month ago?
Absolutely. Great. You answered it very well. You want to speak in your language?
Yeah, I'll summarize. So, îmi place ceea ce fac și mi se potrivește foarte bine. Facultatea de Computer Science mi-a dat cunoștințele necesare, m-a ajutat să emigrez în Canada, să-mi fac o carieră aici. Dar dacă ar fi să mă întorc la universitate, aș alege aceeași carieră. Ce aș face diferit ar fi să-mi încep propriul business imediat după facultate sau în timpul facultății, care m-ar ajuta să îmi folosesc creativitatea, aptitudinile și să am mult mai multe oportunități pe plan profesional să cresc.
Awesome, great, thank you. And I think who here else have that regret that you could have started earlier? Anybody took long time to decide and start? Kim? Yeah? No, I guess everybody.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I did not found this business while I was in school, but I found it 2-3 years ago. But during that time, like my life was comfortable. I did not really think about doing something else on the side of my professional job. But then, like things happen in life, right? Like I have a lot of downsides after 2 years. So then it's kind of pushing me to kind of looking for a different type of, job that I can do it on the side and I don't have to depend on my corporation because basically I got laid off, right? So I don't want to get laid off once more. So that's why I started the business.
Yeah, and then you feel like, oh, I should have started so many years ago. So by this time, instead of the company getting me off, I could get off that company, right?
Exactly. And like Dana said, I might be retired 10 years ago, not now, like not even like in the next 2-3 years, right?
Yeah, and I think that's what I tell to everybody, even my kids, like, regret of doing something and regret of not doing something. Regret of not doing something is even more, right? Because if you do something and you regret, the worst thing is, okay, I did it, it didn't work out, you learn a lesson. But the regret that I did not even try, did not even do, and time is gone, age is gone, maybe health is gone, so many things can go, and you can never, no matter how wealthy you are, you can never buy time, right? So I think, Reena, you answered it very well, and it resonates with many of us here. For our audience today, because it's our Women's Day special, I'm going to ask Alina, what would you say a housewife who has no income, right? And with all respect to whoever does it by choice, but there are some people educated, cannot go to work because they have children, right? What do you think is the feeling of a person a woman who have to depend on spouse or somebody else for every little thing that they need to do? They don't have a source of income. What do you think?
Well, I think that, and there have been many in our business that have taken the plunge even without the support of their spouse or their partner. And it's just having that confidence within yourself that you can do it. And even just having that inspiration that, yes, this is for me, because I come from that. I come from, being at home. I've raised my kids, and, we try to make ends meet with the one income. And again, going back to, I wish this was available back then. But I would definitely understand their feeling that, I'm relying on our source of income from our family. I want to be able to take part in the family income. So having that energy and having that inspiration, just go for it. Just give it a try. Because if you don't, again, it's going to be like, oh, I'll wait till we have that extra, pull away from the grocery budget, pull away from the hydro budget. I don't know, but you'll find a way. Even staying at home, you will find that extra, $20-$40 or whatever to put aside for investing in yourself.
Absolutely. Thank you. Kim, would you like to add anything in terms of how a woman's dignity is impacted by somebody having the financial freedom and a woman who don't have financial freedom? How is the difference between the woman's dignity or the respect?
Well, the thing is because, a lot of women stay home being a housewife and just taking care of their kids, right? The man is the one who's going outside to work. So usually those women feel less confident. They feel they are not contributing to the family income, right? So because of that, it's just a bad feeling for them. In my case, because I got raised. My parents raised me. I went to the university. I have a diploma, so I never ever depend on my husband. So everything I do is very on my own. I take my own decision. Even this business, right? He was skeptical. He doesn't agree for me to start this business. But I stepped up and I just took my way. This is my business, not his. I mean, I do it for myself and I do it for my family. So he's going to, enjoy it later on. But, I don't let anyone to kind of stop me when I have my decision. When I know that this business is working and I know that with my skills I can do it, right? So yeah, so a lot of people think that women are always depending on men's, but if you have the very big will and you want to do something, just stand up for yourself and just do it, and then they will realize that they made a mistake.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's very true. And even the woman's value at home, if you have your own financial freedom, you get more respect, more value at home, even from our children and spouse, no matter who it is, right?
Of course.
Nancy, in terms of just curious, when you started this business, as Kim said, her husband was not supportive. Even I had to think twice. What about you? Did you have full support?
Actually, I am opposite of Kim. My husband, he's so supportive. He always encouraged me to learn more. Even sometimes I'm down, I'm scared, I have sometimes fear. It's a new world for me. The space world, it's very big. And but with the training, with the community we have, like you guys, I'm so proud I'm part of this. And I'm thankful to have a husband like him telling me, don't worry, we're going to gain everything later, just learn, keep going. So he is so supportive, thank God.
Awesome, awesome. And that is such a beautiful note to hear, especially on Women's Day special. And this year's Women's Day theme is accelerate the growth, invest in women. So it's nice to see that, when you have family, spouses, investing in the woman that they know in their life or in their family and supporting them, this definitely is awesome. We are always women supporting each other, but if you have a different gender supporting you even more, that definitely is a strength for you. Eudis, I am hoping I'm correct. Eudis, correct. Okay. You are being a housekeeper. I know how tiring that is because it is a physical job that you have to do. When do you get time to run your business?
Well, so back then it was really hard, my work, right? At work, it was really tough. But since the pandemic, things change. So I'm more like right now, I'm more like house sitting. So when on my break or when I have, that space, I do my
business work.
And at home also I do some of the Canva projects and all that. So that's how it works. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I think we all do, because this business does not have a fixed time. So we carve out time between our lunch breaks, weekends, evenings, whoever want to do how much. And that's the main reason so many women are joining, because you have that flexibility. Dana, I'm going to come to you for our last as we wrap, because you have teenagers, university, they're going to go to high school or university soon. And I remember you said if you had gone back to your days, you would have started something entrepreneurial. What are you telling your kids for their future?
In terms of for their future, what to do?
It's like, because normally parents, how we are raised, how our parents are raised, and still back of mind, most parents is like, okay, go to school, get good grade, get into a good university, then apply for a good job and get a good salary.
Yeah.
But because you said you have that regret not doing something entrepreneurial, I'm curious what you as a teenager's mom telling your kids.
Yeah. So definitely, I still tell them, hey, go to school, get good grades, right? It's important to get the knowledge. It's important for your personal growth to go to school and be serious, and whatever it's university, college, how higher they want to go, definitely. It's something to do, but I would say at the same time, think of what your dreams are in terms of being your own boss, right? you get the skills to grow yourself, not to grow someone else's company. So, and it's true, this is not for everyone, right? There are people who say, no, I'm okay to work from someone else 9 to 5. I don't want to be my own boss. Also, even for those people, if they would like to try it, check it out, maybe try something small like this business. It's not a big investment of time or money, right? You don't need to open a whole store or to rent a whole block to start something small. And especially if you have a community that will support you like we have here, I think it's so easy to realize that, oh, it's actually, I can do that, right? I have these people, you look around, you see these people doing it from all, without a lot of background or any knowledge of business or marketing or anything, and they can do it. And you realize, oh, actually I can do it. I can be an entrepreneur. Look at me. I am shy. Oh no, look, I can speak on the camera. So definitely I'll tell my kids, get out of your comfort zone, try new things, and think where you want to be in 5, in 10, in 20 years. Do you want to be just getting a paycheck, or you want to be your own boss and decide when and what you want to do and where you want to work? So yeah,
Awesome.
I think it's something that, I don't know, for me, growing back home under communism, we didn't have this thing. It was always, get a good job and that's all. Now, in this world and in these times, I think it's a must to think of
It's a
where
must.
you want to be in the future.
Absolutely. And there's a saying, right? Like 9 to 5 is what you do, but 5 to 9 in the evening, what you do can actually make a change in your life. The 9 to 5 is just to pay the bills, but 5 to 9 is to fulfill your dreams, right?
Yeah, but also
Great.
you keep in mind, they also say, if you love what you do, you don't have to work for an hour in your life, right? So if you really love what you do, that's 9 to 5, it can feel like a always vacation. So maybe
Absolutely.
you
As
work
long
hard.
as that's what it is. The 9 to 5, if you have chosen as a passion and made your passion as your profession, it's okay. Like for me, I had my subject in geography. Never in my life I taught. Then I took economics. Then I went to insurance. Then I came to banking. It's like, did I even have a path? Like, it's not a decided path. It's like, okay, where is more money? Go there, right? Apply here, apply there. But that's kind of a hodgepodge. And when you immigrate, that's how you think, like, okay, you need to start a living. And I came up so much here in my banking. Now it's hard to go back and do something different. But when I do this as a different one, now I have that same regret. Like, why did not I really have a plan, right? How many years I have already passed doing the 9 to 5. 5 to 9, I watch TVs and Netflix. I wish I used my 5 to 9 more worthwhile, like, into something more worthy. As we wrap up our show, Kim, would you like to say anything to our audience as a one-liner, any piece of advice?
Well, I mean, the only piece of advice from me is going to be take action, because if you don't take any action, nothing will change. But if you want to change something in your life, just take action. Don't wait until things happen. Like in my case, I wait. 3 major events came to me all at the same time. So it's quite too late for me to take action. But I wish I was able to take action before, so I don't have to struggle a lot now.
Yeah. Time is everything, right? Don't let go of the time every moment, because nothing is guaranteed for tomorrow. We are lucky if we see the tomorrow's rising sun. You never know what happens to you tonight. So if you have something, take actions.
Yeah, you cannot really buy time, right? Like when time gone, it's gone. So so like if you don't take action now, like, and you wait, all the people who started 2 years ago, when I started looking for this business, I knew about this business. Those people who started that 2 years ago, now they are all successful. So I kind of
They all left their job.
Exactly. I'm like, why I did not start like 2 years ago? Because if that's the case, I'm going to be like them today, right? So now I have to start over. But it's not too late. I mean, I'm happy. I did
We're
start
happy
it.
that we're here.
Yeah.
It's better late than never. right?
Exactly.
If
Yep.
somebody is still thinking, it's like, okay, just dive in. Like if I throw you, even if you don't know swimming, if you throw somebody in the water, they're going to do like, whatever to keep them afloat. Same thing in the business, you're going to be here. But the good thing is you're not in water. It's a big community of 200,000 people, right? 200,000 people, when you have a community doing a business, the numbers don't lie. There is something why there are so many people. Eunice, you're smiling for a while. Any one piece of advice you want to tell your audience?
Yes, like Kim said, take action, and action equals, even though you are like insecure, or you're not one, like you're afraid to do something. It's okay to be afraid. It's okay to be insecure, but do it anyways. That's the main
Absolutely.
thing. Do it anyways. Doesn't matter how scared you are. When I like me, I don't like to depend on no one. My husband, I respect my husband, but he's my support. He's next to me, but I'm not waiting on him to do something. But I did I went and I spoke to him about it. I was so scared, but I brought a conversation to him, and he was like, okay, it's your money, whatever, but I'll support you.
Awesome.
And even though I was scared, I took the chance. And that's what I said. Doesn't matter if you're scared or not, do it anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you took a chance, at least since you took a chance, there's a chance that your life changes.
Yes.
Without taking chance, there is no change,
Yes.
right? So if you don't take that chance, you're actually basically guaranteeing not to have any change.
Yes.
So
And
taking chances is much better. It's our Women's Day special, but we have lots of audiences, Romeo, John, Jerry, watching us, which is awesome. We have less women today. Everybody is busy. Nancy, you want to give any piece of advice before we wrap up?
Sure. Action is very, very important to take. 3 years ago, somebody offered me this business. I was scared. I refused to even dig in and see what's what's in the back. And now I regret it. I should go and see what's in the box, what they have. They have a surprise. They have a good thing inside. People should give it a try. Don't have fear. We all are real people. We all are working. We all are doing in a side hustle. So, and even if you have someone not supporting you, just give it a try. This is a good path for you guys.
Yeah, and people have a lot of support with the community members. Like how many of us met before? None, right? Today, now that like I did a live with Kim before, but Elena before, but Nancy, you're new to me. Eunice, you're new to me. Dana, you're new to me. Like, all different parts of the country, like culture-wise, we share, business-wise, we share, we support each other, different time zones, global. So there is no lack of support. All you need is your mindset. I think I'm going to close with Alina's advice, being the grandmom, so people will take your advice more seriously. So what would you say our generation, or even your younger generation, anything regarding having their business?
I think that if you have it in your gut feeling that, there's, or even if you have a question, just go for it. You've got nothing to lose. You got so much to gain because, if you don't get that information, you're always going to be curious. And don't let the naysayers get in your way as well. Many of us may have started a brick and mortar business, and people always question, why would you want to do that? And you're going to get that in this business too. But you know what? It's your gut feeling. It's your future. It's your business. And if you listen to them, you wouldn't be where you are right now. So just do it.
Absolutely. Love it. Love it. I love with the conviction and the confidence that you speak, just do it, right? And I think that's the tagline for the biggest brand, Nike. Nike's tagline is just do it, right? So we are, in online business, definitely we are a brand by ourselves. Our volumes speak. Our 200,000 people talks about our branding. So if you want to join online business and you're curious where to start, how to start, who to connect, you have all of us here. Reach out to anybody. You can message us directly, whoever page you're watching this now or in replay. At the bio, you will have their website, their email. Connect with us that we can help you how somebody else have helped us start the business, and you have all the training facilities that you can do at your own time. There's no sales target, there's no study target. Like, you can take your own pace. Life is not a race, so you can just be at your own pace to do what you really want to do, where you want to go, and when you want to reach. Have that plan, and we are all here to support. So thank you for being with us. It's 40 minutes, 33 seconds. If you are with us this long, there's a reason why you are with us this long. That means you want to know more. Connect with us. If you're watching us replay, thank you for watching. Let us know where you are watching from. We want to know how global our business is, which is we know already, but it's love to know where you're watching from. And thank you, all of you 6 women here. Happy Women's Day again, and have a wonderful weekend. Nice talking to you guys. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye for now.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Bye.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Thank you so much.